Que me hiela la piel al pasar, que se enreda en mis dedos, me abraza en su brisa, me llena de miedo.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Unofficial Late Twins. Today I'm going to be talking about 3 dancers that Late Twins talk trash to either as a joke or as part of a real ongoing beef. Now, before I begin this video, I think I have to remind you guys that over the past 10-15 years of Late Twins' career, they've been relatively humble and respectful to other dancers. Now, I think it's pretty understandable if they lose control or if they're cocky sometimes, because dance is just as competitive as other sports. To be the best, you have to believe in yourself as much as Late Twins do. With all that out of the way, let's get into the video. For the first video, we're going to be talking about Late Twins versus Calvin Newkirk. Now, this took place during season 1 of NBC's World of Dance. Calvin Newkirk, a tap dancer, was set to face Late Twins in one of the qualifying rounds. Late Twins were obvious favorites for this battle, but this didn't stop them from talking a little smack.
This is a do or die. I either go big or I go home. This is literally about who is the best. What we're gonna bring on stage, it's gonna be more than tap dance.
I used to feel like everywhere on the scene.
So if you guys didn't really understand what happened, let me explain. So at the end, when Laurent was imitating Kyle, Larry came up behind Laurent and snapped his neck, which basically meant that Larry and Laurent killed Kyle in this battle. Now, this is one of my favorite moments from Late Twins because not only did they kill it during the entire performance, but at the end when they were talking trash, they didn't just do it through words, they did it through their art form, which obviously ended up paying off because they ended up winning the entire competition. Now for the next clip, I'm going to be talking about Late Twins versus Fikshun. If you guys don't already know, Fikshun is a huge fan of Late Twins, and they're actually one of the reasons he started dancing. He said this throughout many interviews and even when he met them on the World of Dance carpet. Over the years, Late Twins and Fikshun have become pretty good friends. However, there's one early battle between Larry and Fikshun that turned out to be pretty heated.
They are nominated for the Freestyle Award, and how you guys feel?
I didn't know actually about it.
You didn't know?
I
Oh
didn't
yeah,
know.
yeah, you guys are nominated for sure.
I know what we are the best of. In real life.
Okay.
I don't know we got words about freestyling.
Oh yes, that's one of the nominations. So I don't know why you looking at me like that. I'm just saying, you know, like we happen to be in the same bracket. First of all, honestly, can I say, I don't know, I didn't get to really express this the first time. First time we met was in Vegas, and you guys came and did the session, the freestyle at the workshop, and it was honestly, ever since then, I feel like my dancing has changed for the better, and I feel like I found like new inspiration to be better than what I am, and I really do honestly appreciate that. Like, I'm happy that I got to meet you guys, talk to you guys, dance with you guys. I'm happy to be nominated in the same bracket as you guys. Like,
I mean the thing is, you know, I recognize, you know, monster around me. I saw this guy, it was funny. He was dancing kind of, but no fall out. He's like, in front of all these people, he's like, "Can I bother you?" I'm like, "Well, my leg hurt." You remember?
I do remember.
Like,
I do remember.
I was on tour with Beyonce and Jay-Z. I was like, my leg hurt as fuck. So, yeah, why not? Even without leg, I'll whoop your ass. He's like, "Oh, really?"
Do it for the gram. She don't want what's it, I say do it for the man.
As I said before, Late Twins and Fikshun are pretty good friends now. They were caught hanging out multiple times during season 1 of NBC's World of Dance, and Fikshun was even defending them on YouTube after multiple people started saying that Late Twins were being rude to Fikshun. Now for the third and final trash talking moment, we're going to be talking about Late Twins versus Joe Styles. If you've been a Late Twins fan for a while now, you already know the battle that I'm talking about. But if you're new and you don't know, I'll give you some quick background info about Joe Styles. Joe is just one of those dancers that is universally hated by the hip hop community. Now he's a pretty decent dancer, but he's not nearly good enough to talk trash about legends. Now I'm not just talking about Late Twins. He's had problems with Jimmy Udot, Salah, and even Whitey from the Criminals crew. Here's some clips of Joe dancing and acting up during battles just so you can get a feel for his character. Now obviously he's not a very likable guy, and of course Late Twins didn't like him either when they first battled. Here's just some clips from that battle. After that battle, Joe was still pretty butthurt about losing to Late Twins, so he decided to confront them in a parking lot. Joe even challenged Larry to another battle, to which obviously Larry agreed. This is when all the trash talking began.
Let's go.
That's sad.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Can we judge now?
That's what I'm saying. All right, who's gonna make the judgment? Because it's fast and quick. That's easy to do.
Straight street. We don't pull
You got
out
no 2, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4. I will let you know one thing. No, one second. Look at that. Look at the judge. Look at the judge. That's about music. Look at the judge. Stop the music when you panic. He said don't panic. Yeah, don't panic.
Straight. We ain't got
Now, face to every camera is right here. Before the boop, boop. Who got more musicality? You don't have to answer me. Who got more creativity? You don't have to answer me.
No, because only you step though.
Yeah, I know that's my step. It's okay, he know that.
No, that's from juking.
No.
No.
Everybody knows that that's me.
What? No, you was the first one that did it on the camera. When it comes to style, Memphis style juking has been out for years. This?
Yeah, we know. I mean, you have to
Has
talk.
been out
You have
for-
to. I mean, you have to talk. We know. Even the guys that said, even him know. It's okay.
Il y a des gens qui filment quand même là.
So 1 to 2 to 3, judge. Judge, be honest with yourself.
For me?
No, this is what we do all the time. We don't need fans. Every day of my life I battle my brother. And we're always like, I beat you today. He knows it's true. I'm honest. Now, be honest with yourself and you too. You shut up.
Okay.
Who beat who?
I honestly feel I won. I did my thing, and I'm gonna tell you. I won. I did my thing, and I'm gonna tell you why.
No, I'm not gonna say anything.
No, listen. I'm gonna tell you why. That's because I play an instrument. So with me playing the trumpet, I listen to music different from all y'all.
It's true, and that's what I said.
That's why I know how to do 10 different styles. Because I can understand the rhythms, the grooves outside of just doing my own movement. I can jump in.
You're not on beat though.
I am. You just can't hear it.
I didn't see this.
You see.
And I'm super like in the middle. You have to understand.
Yeah, no.
I do that for you. If I can teach you something today, I would love to. If you understand.
No, yeah.
You cannot create beats when it doesn't exist. And so
No.
everything you do with your mouth, people.
And honestly, listen,
You did that with your mouth.
you know crump, right? You understand crump, right? Crump is completely.
Excuse me?
Crump.
Did you say I don't understand crump?
No, I didn't say. I said you do. I said like as a question. You do understand crump,
Oh
right?
yes, of course.
As a question.
Of course.
Okay,
I'm
so
born with that.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, when you're crumping, most of the time, most crumpers use their own rhythms and their own beats. Sometimes when they go cat.
When it's on classic music, yes.
No,
When they
not
got
even
they
just
follow the
classical,
beat.
not even just classical.
They follow the beat.
When Tight is doing stuff,
Guys follow the music.
Wait, hold on, wait. Most people say
It's sad. It's really sad.
that they say Tight
I'm sorry.
He's not.
Listen, he's been saying, how many people say Ty Dice doesn't follow the beat? How many people say Les Twins doesn't do hip hop? This guy's right here been influenced by me, yes or not?
What you influenced by you? No. I was dancing before
That
you
is a lie.
talking
You
about.
came yourself and said yes. If that was the World of Dance last, oh yes, oh my God. Yes, you did say that last year. Yes, you said that. It's okay, Camera. We know the truth.
Before I end this video, I feel like I just have to say this again. Don't let my video or any other Late Twins video affect the way that you really think about them. We just pick out small moments from their 15-year career that they've had. Of course, they've had their ups and downs because at the end of the day, they're still human. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. Please go support my Patreon, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Que se enreda en mis dedos, me abraza en su brisa, me llena de miedo.